Hi, this is Jack Downs. Welcome to week 8 of JOU318 Page Design, which is also the first week of the online transition. I hope and assume that you have watched my earlier video, introduction to the online transition. Right now we're looking at the Moodle page for this first week. Just a quick review. I'll do this for most weeks as we get started. Just to tell you the kinds of things that are coming up and you should watch out for. First of all, as I mentioned in my transition introduction, I do have a few drop boxes here that are either from before break. Several people did not submit the cutline assignment in person on paper. If you did, you're all set. But if you didn't, then you could give me a PDF or a Word document in the folder here to make up for it. Or you could, if you're in town, just drop it by my door, but it was due just before break. Also, you'll see that the Chapter 5 take-home, which was given you a while ago and is due actually the first class after break, roughly, I'm saying that you can submit it. You could take a photograph of it. You can make a scan of it. Alternatively, you could drop a paper version on my door. I did leave a Microsoft Word doc version in the assignments folder, so you could go and fill that out and then send it in to me. So that Chapter 5 take-home, some of you might have it on paper already, so I imagine I might be getting it in a variety of ways, but that is going to be due during this week, actually, I guess. And for things that have been due at class time, I'm switching that to say they're due at 10 a.m. You see most of the due times are 10 a.m. on the days when they were going to be due. Similar thing for the, but a bit more awkward, I'm afraid, for the page error exercise. Everybody who was here on the last class before break did it. A few other people told me they weren't going to be here, and I gave them copies. Now this assignment is a little different because it was only available to people who were here or who requested the copy, because it's a big physical copies of some things you had to work with. So I am not going to be necessarily making it available for other people, unless I guess maybe I could scan the big thing and send it to you, and then you'd have to make notes and photograph it and send it back to me. So if you didn't get it and you want to do it, I guess get in touch with me. Otherwise, if you did get the on paper versions and you didn't submit them yet, then you would use this Dropbox and photograph them or scan them and send them in to me. And there would have to be an on paper explanation of the errors you find there too. Okay, and then this is what you're listening to right now, the Welcome Week 8, of course, and it does mention catching up on overdue work. The rest of the drop boxes are down where they normally go, and there are some that are still available, and you might want to get some of that stuff in if you're able to. Maybe you're able to do some over break or something. I hope so, because there was quite a bit of incompleted work. I'm also asking you, of course, to read Chapter 5 and do the take-home, which is due right during this week. And also now read Chapter 6 and do the take-home, which I handed out to people before break. I will put, I've not put a Dropbox here for that yet, but I'm going to put a Dropbox here for Chapter 6 take-home, and I will be putting a Word version, a Microsoft Word version of that take-home there on Moodle, so you could just open that up and send it in. And in case of anything that you use a Microsoft Word version, I'm asking you to please either save the Word version itself, or if you don't have Word, just go paste all this stuff into a Google Doc or whatever you use and do the work, right? And then save out, either save out a Word version or save out a PDF. I'd rather not have links to Google Docs themselves put into the Dropboxes. So read Chapter 6, that's the reading that's involved. And then we have the wide opens. There'll be a wide open presentation and wide open demo instructions and a number of wide opens you'll be working on through the week and into early next week. The wide opens is when we put everything together. Now, it's not just a matter of making things work together with column rules, and you've got to learn how to use column rules. There were some people that had some problems, so please ask for help, email me, whatever, or come and see me if you're in town, or go back over the notes. Column rules will be required from here on out. Now you have to try to make the page fill up nicely together. So we will see how that goes. It's a bit more of a puzzle. Some people like it, some people hate it. So we'll continue along with that. And that's the week, and then we will keep on going. So hopefully stick with it, and let me know, stay in touch, let me know about problems, questions, and so on.